Hi guys, welcome back to another episode at Thornton 100 Motorcycles YouTube channel. My name's Jody and today me and Evan have just rolled this 900 Triumph Street Scrambler into the workshop and now just about made space at the back. We're absolutely rammed right now, which is great for this time of year and it's going to keep us busy through the festive period. So this bike is a used bike and we've been speaking to the customer backwards and forwards, and this is something that we're looking to pick up a little bit more on at Thornton 100. This bike is literally 2 years old, has very minimal miles on it and is in very good condition. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change loads and loads of stuff on this bike and we're gonna make it look like this, which I think is a very cool render. So this is something that we've done on the iPad in Procreate. So we've got the standard wheels in there. We're gonna change the triple clamps over here. We're gonna change the headlight as well and change it to a bobble black headlight, which looks like that. And then we are going to do custom exhaust on it too. So lots and lots to do on this bike, so we better get started. Oh my God, Derek, don't come over here. There's plastic spade connectors with crimps on. What a load of old sh... Who installed this? In fact, I hate it so much, I'm going to rip this off right now. No, the red one. Okay, so Evan's been cracking on with this Street Scrambler build and he's made so much progress. We've pulled load of stuff off the bike, and because this is already a used bike, we're having to do a load more bolt replacing and sandblasting and recoating, stuff like that. For now, we are making the frame loop, which is going to come around here like this, and over here, me and Evan have got the bender out. Evan's going to grab that arm, I'm going to grab this, see if we can get a nice little 180 bend on it. So, ready, bro? Ready. Let's go. I used to do this by myself, you know. Going, this stuff does bend nice. Ooh. Yo. Right then. Woo! Right. What I want it to do
is a slight kick up.
Kick up like that would be nice.
That's pretty good to me.
So we're pretty far down the road with this Street Scrambler now. It doesn't look like much, but this bike is actually nearly ready to roll. We've made the seat base now. We've done it out of carbon fiber. We've got to make all the clips underneath, but that should only take a couple of hours and then it will be off for upholstery. So what we're going to do before that is we're going to take the tank off now, and the rear mudguard, which is actually the 1200 Scrambler XE mudguard. Also going to take the front mudguard here too and get it off to paint along with the side panels, and we've gone with a really cool green colour here as well, and I think this is going to look really nice with a nice raw finish on the top. We'll brush it all, get it all in the same direction. I think that'll look really cool, and then like I say, we've got this green colour here as well. So we've also got the triple clamps which are being machined as we speak, so we'll get them back, we'll test fit them, and then we'll get them off to Xylane coating. And then once the paint's back, the seat's done, the triple clamps are back, we can get the forks in, get the wheels in, test ride it, button up everything else, and this bike will be ready to rip. Okay guys, and just like that, as you can see, we've changed location. So I want to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Surfshark VPN. Now, if you have been following our Instagram, you'll know that we've been getting daily updates as to how we've been building our new location. And if you want to change your location online too, you can do so with Surfshark VPN, and those boys have got you covered. So Surfshark VPN is an app and a browser extension that allows you to change your virtual location to access and also to unblock streaming platforms in different countries, i.e. Netflix. You can access different shows across the world and stuff like that. So it also allows you to encrypt your internet activity so no one can track you or steal your data. It allows you to feel a little bit more safe on unprotected networks. Surfshark VPN is also the only provider that allows you to have the use of unlimited devices at the same time. So if you're anything like me and you use your iPhone, your iPad, you've got your laptop on the go too, you can use them all at the same time, all protected through Surfshark VPN. Big shout out to Surfshark VPN, guys. Thank you for sponsoring this video and allowing us to produce this really cool content that we keep bringing to you. So with that, with the workshop moved, you will have missed some of this build also. So there's gonna be a few gaps here, there and everywhere. So let's jump back into the build and get you guys caught up to speed. Already got the Street Scrambler on the bench and it's going back together. So we've got the rear wheel in, chains started to go on, we've got the exhaust on here as well. So this is the straight through one with the cats here as well. So looks really good and it's super lightweight compared to the original too. So as you can see, we've also started to put the paint on too. So this is the panel that goes behind the exhaust, so it needs to go on first. So over here, we've got the custom paint that's going on as well, and I'm really happy with the decision that we've gone with on that paint. The color looks so good, but I can't wait to show you guys what that's gonna look like on the bike too. So we also need to put in the front end, so we have the custom made billet triple clamps here. These are actually a standard width, so they're not wide like any of the bobbers that we do, but they have got a couple of extra features that mount the bobber black headlight or the standard bobber 2022 headlight, as well as mounting the speedo slightly further in and tucking it all away like that. So a couple of modifications to make to fit that in to this frame. However, once that's in, we'll get the front wheel in, the front end in, paint can go on, and then it can go away off to Viking to have its seat made. So the tank is now finally on and we've got the wiring all sorted out underneath as well. It's all really neat. We had to chop a load of wiring out to get it all to sit nicely because there's no space in the back of that bobber headlight to hide all the wiring, so it has to go back underneath the tank. As you can see, we have no seat on it, and that is because we've had it at Viking motorcycle seats and those guys have put it together for us. So as you saw, we did the carbon seat base. Now we've had it wrapped in a custom foam which fits really nicely in the form of the bike as well, and this kicks up against the tank really nice. We've got this custom seat cover made as well, so we've got this dimpled effect on the side. We've got the little Thornton 100 tag, and then we have the ribs on the top. So this clips in really nicely. So it clips in like the standard seat does, goes around the front, and then just pushes down on the back there and clips in. This thing fits really nicely all the way around there. And I've got that big chunky rear as well, which I think fits with the classic Scrambler aesthetic really well, and it slides into the tank really nicely. Finishes at the same height as the pinstripes do here as well, so I'm very happy with what that seat looks like, and the proportions of this bike are fantastic. So as you can see as well, we've also got Fox shocks in the rear of this now, so we had a very last minute late decision to change out the standard shocks to something a little bit sexier. This is a factory option. These are Fox shocks, and then we've also got the billet machined rear light pods as well, which do the rear lights, the brake lights, the tail lights and the indicators all in one, spaced legally as well. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of scuff in here, which is where we're just going to blend in that rear frame loop paint into the standard paint as well. So that will all get tidied up when we have Christian here in a couple of days to finish off all of the ceramic coating on the tank, as well as doing all of the paint matching on the frame too. So we've got to put some new pads in it as well, just on a customer request. It's always best to do pads when you do the brake disc too. So we've got those wavy brake discs in there. It looks so good on a Scrambler as well. So this bike is very, very, very nearly done. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing it all polished and delivered to its customer. So the Street Scrambler is all done and dusted now. We've just pulled it off the ramp and I'm so happy with what this bike has come out like. The proportions are so good. And considering that this bike was a used, tired, old Street Scrambler, we've absolutely transformed it. Now, we used this particular bike because we were able to develop our Street Scrambler platform without the outlay of a brand new Street Scrambler as well. So this one is already sold. However, we're excited to do more Street Scrambler projects in the future. So if you are interested, drop us a DM or send us an email. So we're gonna roll this one outside now and show you guys some cool shots. So what a cool little bike this Street Scrambler 900 has turned out to be. Honestly, I think it'd be such a good starter bike for someone who's just getting started in motorcycling. It's a good height, it's not intimidating. That 900 engine is super smooth and it's got a fair bit of grunt as well, so it will keep you entertained as you gain more confidence. I love all the details we've built into this bike. There's so many little bits that I just know this customer is gonna absolutely love. So we're gonna load it into the van later and get it delivered, and I can't wait to see the customer's face. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out our other YouTube videos and we have more Scrambler content coming from you very soon. Hello everyone,